Hello everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to have problem number 34. Write a program to fill in array elements by asking the user to insert a number. Then ask again if the user want to add another number. Alright? For example, if you did run to this program, the output should be like this. Please insert a number. And the compiler will stop waiting to the user insert a number. I insert number 10, okay? And the compiler should ask me another question. Do you want to add more elements, which is more number? 0 represent no, 1 represent yes, according to the Boolean data type, okay? Because here I insert 1, as you see, next to the question mark, the compiler display for me for second time the same question that asked me in the beginning here once I run to the program. Please insert a number. I insert number 20. And compiler asked me for the second time, do you want to add more elements? 0 represent no, 1 represent yes. I say yes. For that I insert 1, which means yes. Compiler display for me for third time the same question. Please insert a number 40 and ask, do you want to add more elements? This time I said no. So the output, or in the end, the compiler display for me these two strings. The array length is 3. That's true because you have 3 elements, 3 numbers, 10, 20, 40. The array elements are 10, 20, 40. Also bring me the elements of the numbers. Some of you ask me what I would need this logic, or for what I would need this logic. First thing I want to say that the array, we need it so much in programming. When we develop, we use a lot arrays. Yeah, there is another things more faster, more advanced, but for our level now, we need array, and you have to give attention and be careful when you study these lessons of course number 4, because it's really important, the array, and I will complete with you with the array to practice on the array till 5 to 10 problems. All right, why? Because we need array in our programming. We need it so much. Yeah, as I said, there is a lot of advanced things like hash and tree, but we'll take it in the future. We don't want to take it right now, because for our level now, for your level now, we have to understand the array, how it's working, and it helps us a lot. And a lot of you ask me, like they ask me personally, what I will need this logic, or what, not the array, the logic. For example, this logic, do you want to add more elements? We will use it when we build websites. When you want to, for example, let the user, or even you for yourself, wants to add more products, you want to add more pictures, you want to add more ebooks, generally products. So this logic will help us in that problem when we want to add products. Before, somebody asked me what I would need to shuffle or mix the numbers. We have like, let the compiler, we have a lesson like before this lesson, I think before 3-4 lessons, we take how to let the compiler write the program to let the compiler print the numbers in order from 1 to 10 according to the user length. And after that, shuffle them or mix them. Take 10, put it in state 1, take 9, put it in state 8, shuffle them, mix them. For what I will need that logic? You will need it, for example, if you will build a small game, card games. When you play card, first the compiler or the program or even human, they take the card, they put them equally, paper after paper, and after that they mix them, they shuffle them, and after that they spread it to the players, right? So that logic, that when we let the compiler print the numbers in order, after that shuffle them or mix them, it will help us to build a small game, which is card games, and also many other things. All the logic that you take it in this course, it's really important. I'm not teaching you how to code. I'm teaching you logic. I'm teaching you how to think like developer. I'm teaching you manners, that how you solve the problems, that it will help you in many programs, games, websites, mobile applications in the future. So the fundamentals and the foundation that you will take it in this course, it's really important, and you have to give it attention, and you have to be careful while you're studying, especially course number 4, this course. It's really important. Course number 3 also, it's important. You have to watch the lesson in order, but course number 4, it's more important than course number 3, okay? Because it takes you a little bit with the level up switch you, especially with the 2 projects that we build them in the end of this course. So I don't want to make the video long. Let's go to Visual Studio to see how we're gonna convert this requirement of problem number 34 into code. Let's go to Visual Studio, please. All right, this is our solution of problem number 34. Write a program to fill an array elements by asking the user to insert a number, and ask again if the user want to add another number or more numbers. All right, let's do run first to figure out together, see how the program looks like. Perfect. Once we did run, the command display for our this question, please insert a number. Let's say number 10. Command display for me another question. Do you want to add more elements, like more numbers? 0 represent no, we said. 1 represent yes. And for this question, we'll use what? Boolean data type. If it's 1, yes, compiler gets back again to ask me the same question, the first one, please insert a number. If it's no, compiler will go out of the while loop, for example, and go complete the rest of the code or print for us the rest of the string. Okay, so do you want to add more elements? 0, no. 1, yes. I will say 1, yes. Please insert a number. I insert 10, now 20. Ask me again, do you want to add more elements? 0, no. 1, yes. I will say yes. 1, please insert a number. I will say 30. Do you want to add more elements? This time we'll say no. So the compiler finished the program, print for me the strings. The array length is 3, that's true. I inserted 10, 20, 30. The array elements are 10, 20, 30, and that's correct. So let's go to Visual Studio. Let's go to the code to see how we already on Visual Studio, to see how we call this program. All right, first thing we start from the main function. We have here integer array of 100 and array length equals 0. We assign to it 0 just for initial value. I know that I didn't do it already for many times. For the last lesson, I didn't do initial value, but you have to do. Okay, sometimes I forget. And here we have create, and after that we call this procedure that's called create the elements of the array. It takes the array empty and the length from its name. Create the elements of the array. We'll create the elements, the numbers, like we will fill it to the array. Let's go to the create the elements of the array. It's here. Okay, we have bool f again equal true. This line of code, let the compiler ask us again every time we said yes, which is 1. Okay, bool ask again equal true. We make it true directly. We said while ask again true, because the while condition should to be true to go inside it to execute the code of the while loop statement. You already know these things. While ask again true, yeah, ask again, I make it true just to go inside the while loop every time the user say yes. Okay, while ask again it's true, yeah, it's true. So the compiler will go to execute this line of code. First thing, what do you have inside the while statement? We have create the length of the array. Now we want to create the length of the array. What it takes, take read number by using read number function. It's small function. Integer number, say out, please enter a number. Say enter the number, return number. You already know these things. Okay, we take it on big scale even. So create the length of the array. We create the length of it. It takes the number by using read number function and the array and the length. Okay, by ref. Don't forget to create by ref. So let's go to this procedure. This is called create the length. It's simple line of code inside it. We have array of array length equal number. We take the number, which is number 10, for example, first number I insert it as a user. I store it inside the array, and at the same time I store it in the first index of the array by using array of array length. And array length plus plus. We move the index of the array by 1. Okay, for the second number, if the user inserts second number, we store it already inside the second index. Don't forget to use array length plus plus to let the second number be stored inside the second position of the array, not store it in the first position and erase the first number that the compiler that the user inserted. Okay, so array of array length equal number. This is take the number, store it inside the array and the first index of the array. And array length plus plus, which means move the array by 1, push it to the second index and make it empty for the second number. If there is no number, the compiler will I'll print just what we have it in our array. Okay, so create the length of the array procedure. That's its code. It's simple, easy. And after that, what we have here inside the while statement, after we create the length of the array, we give it the number and array and the length. We ask the user again, normal string, do you want to add more elements? 0 and 1. This is string, as you saw it on console screen. Then ask again. This is the variable. It's belong to Boolean data type. If it was 1, which is represent true, the compiler will get back again, while as again is true, go again to take the number, store it in the second index, for example, and ask me again. If I said no for this time, so the as again it will be stored inside it 0, false. While as again 0, compiler will exit this while loop and go out of this procedure, create the elements of the array, and just display for us by using this procedure. You already know it, don't change it from the previous lessons, same logic. So we come here just in the main function, we said the array length is, we use the array length. Okay, we already have the array length according to user, how many numbers insert, we create our length. And this another string, the array elements are, we display it by using display array procedure. Array and array length. We give it array and array length. Let's do run again to figure out together. Perfect. Please insert a number. 1. Do you want to add more elements? Yes. Please insert a number. 2. Do you want to add more elements? Yes. Please insert a number. 5. Do you want to add more elements? Yes. Do you want please insert a number. 7. Do you want to add more elements? 0. No. The array length is 4. That's correct. 1, 2, 5, 7 I answered. The array elements are 1, 2, 5, 7. So that was the lesson of today. I'm proud of today. Number 34. Write a program to fill an array elements by asking the user to insert a number or element. Then I ask again if the user want to add more numbers or to add another number. This is the logic. I'll open for you also this function. It's easy and simple. Just leave it open because I want you to write the code by yourself from scratch. And when I say that you have to write the code by scratch, your scratch not from zero. Don't write all the functions from scratch. No, just write the functions that we build them for this problem, to solve this problem according to the requirement of this program. For example, read number, we already take it. Just copy it from the previous problems and use it here. Create the length of the array, it's new. Yeah, this write it from scratch, okay? And create the elements of the array, this is new. Write it from scratch and put inside it also the another procedure that's above it, okay? Practice on these things. But the display array, we already use it many times. Don't write it again with the right number or get the positive number. This already things, any functions, procedures, we already built them before and we use them in different problem. This is not your practice anymore. You already practice on them before. You have to already, or you should already practice on them before, and you already understand them. Just now you copy them or call them from your library. We will know how we build our library and put all these function procedures in our library, and we just call the functions and the procedures. In the end, you have program literally in 2 hours that it takes you, for example, 1 week. You can build like a good and strong, according to our labor scale, of course, program in 2 hours instead take you 1 week or 1 month, sometimes even if it's big a little bit. Why? Because you have all your procedures and functions ready in the library. You just call them. You have the idea, okay, I need here to get number, it's positive or normal, and I need to compare, I need to add, you have them all, the function procedure. You just call them from your library. You will know in future how we build our library. So your 0, when I said watch the video and write the program and the code, because I will not put for you the source code in the comments or description of the Telegram channel. I want you to write it by yourself from scratch. Your scratch, it will be the functions and procedures that are new, or we use them, or we build them, or we create them for the specific new problems. Like this here now, we have 2 procedures new. That's it. Create the length of the array, create the elements of the array. And the another function and procedure, we already take them many times before, million times before, okay? And in the main function, also this integer array of 100, array length equals 0, also we take them many times before. And the strings, you can leave them like before, just play with the strings, delete the string and change the string, okay? So when I said watch the video and delete the code and write it by yourself from scratch, which means the new things that we added for this problem according to the requirement of this program. That was the lesson of today. See you next lesson, next problem. Ciao. Which is after 2 minutes, hopefully. Okay? Ciao.